What's up, guys? Welcome back to Thompson Built. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Today's a really excited episode. I got some more parts for the Integra. I kind of gave you a little bit of a glimpse in my headlight restoration video. If you haven't seen that, check that out on my channel. Anyways, I got some more parts for the Integra today. It's gonna be a really fun install, and let me show you guys what I picked up. All right, guys. So I'm in the shop, got the Integra here, and this is what I picked up for this week. So what you're looking at here are Mickey Thompson ET drag tires. They're 24.5 by 9 by 13 inch wheel diameter. These are VMS Racing 13-inch wheels, and I am so excited to get these on the car. You have no idea. These things are gonna look sweet. I also got some coilovers and stuff, and I just kind of want to show you guys what it might look like. Kind of just put it up here real quick. Yeah. Wow. I'm definitely gonna have to raise the car up. So I got some coilovers as well. But look at that. That's what she's roughly gonna look like with the wheels on it. Oh my god, she's gonna be so mean. I'm so excited to see what it looks like. Like I said, I do have some coilovers that I got for it as well. I'm not going to really go too far into those. I also got a traction bar that I'm going to be installing today. And yeah, it's going to be a really fun video. Can't wait to take you guys along with me for the journey. So once again, I appreciate y'all tuning in to Thompson Built. And yeah, let's get this show on the road. Let's get these things hooked up on this car and get it done. One thing I forgot to mention is my dyno tune's coming up in 2 weeks as well. And man, am I nervous, because this is my first car that I've ever built. And I built this thing 100% by myself. And so my goal is 500 horsepower. And if I look homeless, it's because I am. I've been sleeping underneath the bridge for the past month or two because I spent all my money on car parts instead of rent like I should. No, just kidding. Anyways, so my goal is 500 horsepower with the car. And currently, it's got grams 1000cc injectors. Now, I know it's possible to do on 1000cc injectors. I know on 91 octane I can at least get 450 out of them safely anyways. Definitely 500. But I really want to run E85 in this car because it's a lot safer. It's a lot safer as far as like detonation and stuff goes. And so I'm going to run these injectors that I just picked up. They are Bosch 2000cc injectors. And it should be way more than enough for the horsepower goal that I want to roll with. So that's another thing I'm going to do today. I got my hands full today. It's going to be a really cool video. I can't appreciate y'all enough for tuning into the channel. And yeah, so I'm going to take y'all along with me on this journey. Today we're going to get the injectors in, throw a traction bar on this thing, throw some coilovers on this thing, and test fit these slicks. And I'm so excited. Alright guys, so I got the car all jacked up, and I pulled this front tire off, the front wheel and tire off. I'll go ahead and test fit one of these slicks up here. Just make sure it clears my calipers. I'm pretty sure I've read a lot of reviews on there that says that it'll fit an Integra, but you never know until you go to try it. So I got the car jacked up on jack stands, and this is everything I got. So this is my traction bar. I paid about $100 for it off of eBay. I know you guys are gonna knock me on that, but to be honest with you, I'm kind of running low on money. And this is literally the same thing as like a K-tuned, from what I could tell. It uses the same bracketry that bolts the lower control arms, heim joints, and adjustable rods. So, I mean, it looks really nice quality. I'm going to give it a shot. And I know you guys are really going to knock me on this, but these coilovers are actually eBay as well. So, hear me out on this for a second. I know you guys are going to knock me and be like, oh, dude pays like, you know, 10 grand in his engine bay and then goes cheap on fucking suspension parts. Now, before y'all start, you know, flaming me and shit, I got these coilovers for a really good price, obviously because they're eBay, but I've had a lot of friends run these and they all have these with no problems in the ride and everything. I've ridden these cars and they ride really great. The guy at work has these on his car, and he is the one that actually recommended that I try them. These are a little stiff side, or a little bit on the soft side for me. I think they're 8K in the front, 5K in the rear, so it's going to be a little on the softer side, but it's okay. These, what these are max speed rods, coilovers. Watch out, Norman. Go lay down. Max speed rod coilovers. These are actually 24-way adjustable, so you can adjust the dampening on them and whatnot, so you can adjust the stiff and soft setting on them. So that's kind of cool. That's the only reason why I got them, because they are adjustable dampening. This car, I am getting ready to actually take to Texas with me. So there's an event out here that I really want to catch before I leave. I'm going to be moving in a couple months. It's called Streetcar Takeover. They host it at Bandamere, and the only reason why I went cheap with this is because I don't really have the extra cash or an extra grand really to fork out on some really decent coilovers, because obviously, guys, I'm not sponsored, you know. So, you know, this is going to get me by. I'm literally probably going to put maybe a couple passes on these, and then I'm going to swap them out once I get down to Texas and get a decent set of coilovers. But for now, these will do. So, yeah, like I said, I got the car jacked up. I keep tripping over this jack. I got the car jacked up, got the wheel taken off. I'm going to test fit one of these slicks, see how it fits. And what I'm going to start on today is by the coilovers. I'm going to go ahead and take out these shocks. So about two of these shocks on this car are blown out. These are the stock shocks, but they have like these Tenzo R, or no, Tanabe lowering springs on them. So anyways, I think, I mean, replacing the blown shocks obviously is going to be a lot better. You know, putting those on is going to be a lot better than what I have now. So I'm going to go ahead and toss these guys on. I'm going to give my honest review on what I think about them. In case any one of you guys are out there that just don't have a grand to fork out on some decent name brand coilovers, I'll give my honest review. I'm going to start out by putting the fronts on and kind of measuring out where I want to set it height-wise once I get the slicks test fitted on there. And then we'll kind of go from there. So anyways, yeah, guys, stay tuned. Alright guys, so I got the wheels test fitted on. This is just my stock suspension. Just my stock suspension for now. I just want to see how it sits, honestly. Now, I have my wheels on. They clear the caliper, they clear the strut, they clear the control arm. They're really tight, but they do clear. So like I said, I'm just going to do a little test fit. I just want to see how these fit. And after I see how these fit, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the coilovers. I'll pick y'all up. Have it letting down slow. Wow. All right, that's all the way down. Wow, they actually fit really good. Holy cow. They fit pretty good, actually. I mean, for stock suspension on lowering springs. Got to put a little air in that tire, but I mean, you kind of get the idea. Dude, look how sick this looks. Yeah, she bad. What do you think, Norman? What do you think? Norman's ready to go fast. Look how sweet. Look how sweet that is. That is awesome. That is so awesome. All right, well, so now that I kind of have an idea how they sit, I really like that ride height. You know, it's not too high, not too low. I got plenty of gap. You know, I got about 3 fingers I could fit between there, so plenty of gap. You know, I got my battery right there. I have plenty of gap between that and my battery. I feel really good about this. I'm gonna go ahead and lock can't talk. I'm gonna go ahead and lock my steering wheel and see what it looks like. Dude, will you be quiet? Gosh. You want to get in the car, you want to get out of the car. You want to get in the car, you want to get out of the car. I'm going to lock my steering wheel and see what kind of clearance issues I run into, if I do have any. Ugh. Come on now. One second. No power steering light. It's my Uncle Bubba. So I got some clearance, but I'm probably going to end up relocating the battery to the back anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the coilovers. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright guys, so to remove the coils, what you want to do is you want to go ahead, to make it easier on yourself, take the upper ball joint nut off. Or we can separate the fork from the upper control arm. That'll allow you to swing the control arm down and out of the way so you have enough room to remove the fork and everything. I'm kind of in mid-process, already got the tie rod taken off. I did go to the parts store, I got new tie rod ends. Might as well do them while I got it disconnected here. So I'm going to put new tie rod ends. I do need new boots, but that's just going to have to wait for a little bit. So anyways, there is a bolt down here on the lower fork. You want to take this out. So it looks like that guy right there. Then you want to take out the nut which holds the fork in. And then once you loosen that up, the fork just kind of comes out. Like so. Just leave that down there. And then, like I said, I'm gonna remove that nut, and then I'm gonna separate this upper control arm. I'm gonna take these 2 bolts out here that hold the brake line to the shock. And then once I pull these out here, then this thing will be ready to remove after I remove the 2 top nuts. the car warmed up. It's only like 20 degrees outside, so it's freezing. But I mean, so far no weird noises or no weird symptoms that I could really tell. I got the dampener set on the stiffest setting right now, so it really doesn't feel too stiff. I mean, this, I guess it's not terrible, you know. So like I said, I'm just kind of driving it around. Guys, so that's how it sits as of right now. I left the front just a little higher, so it kind of looks a little goofy, but just that way whenever I do go to the track and I gotta swap out slicks, I got plenty of room. I've already test fitted the slicks on there. Fits great. And I gotta tell you, I mean, just driving around the block and down the street and whatnot, these coilovers, the ride really doesn't feel that bad. And like I said, I have them on the stiffest setting and they feel pretty good. Not even gonna lie. So that's how the rear came out. You know, it's just a little high, but I can always adjust them later. So as of right now, they fit. They feel really good. They fit in really good. No modifications or anything were required. Let's get over there. Let's get over. Move, dude. I mean, it feels great. I'm pretty happy with how they came out. So. Anyways, guys, I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention in this video, I could not get my traction bar installed. Reason being because those points where the traction bar bolts up to the frame, my threaded inserts on the inside of the frame were somehow missing. So I got to figure that out. I don't know quite how I'm going to fix that, but I always figure it out some way or another. So anyways, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I really appreciate you watching. If you like this video, drop a like, and if you want to follow this build, subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Anyways, that's going to do it today on Thompson Built. I'm going to go ahead and get this car home, and because we got a snowstorm coming in over the mountains, so I'm going to get out of here. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Freaking see you later.